What's going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? I had a massive TTM haul come in today. Well, I shouldn't say massive. It's not the biggest I've ever had by far, but nice return day here. I've already snipped off the edges, so I'll get on into these real quick here and share it with you. The first one is Lee Guterman, former very good relief pitcher. For the Seattle Mariners, New York Yankees. He played, I think, for the New York Mets as well. He was predominantly a good relief pitcher, but I do believe he was used as a starter by Seattle in 1987. And there he is on a 91 Fleer, signed nicely in Boy Sharpie. I love that autograph. Here is 1990 Topps, Lee Guterman. Picture. Here's a 1992 Topps, Lee Guterman with the Yankees. He was a really big, tall guy. Really big, tall guy. This looks like two cards stuck together. I don't know why, but yeah, it was. Okay, 1991 Topps, Lee Guterman. And this is cool. I only sent him four cards. He sent me back an extra fifth card. Lee Guterman on a 1990 Donruss. So that's an extra right there. I did not send that card. So five nice autographed Yankee cards from Lee Guterman there. So very happy with that. So I'll lay these to the side here. And let me adjust the camera a little bit here so that, yeah, there we go. All right, moving right along here to the next one. Let's see here. This is Bobby Witt Sr. Um, and a lot of you younger viewers out there might not remember him. He was a pretty daggone good pitcher. He was great before he blew out his arm in 1991. This is the father of Bobby Witt Jr., who is currently a Kansas City Royal and is one of the broader young stars in today's game. But Bobby Witt Sr. had just as much hype when he was drafted by the Texas Rangers. There he is on a 1990 Donruss. He was something else. He had a rocket arm. He put up outrageous strikeout totals. There's 1990 Topps, signed in Boy Sharpie. Here's a 1988 Topps. And this right here was a card I was really hoping to get back signed. I'm thrilled to get this. This is a 1991 Score K-Man card. And this card came out in the 91 score set after Witt had won 17 games for the Texas Rangers in 1990. His career sputtered when he first reached the big leagues. He was kind of rushed because he was considered big league ready, even though he was almost straight out of college. The Rangers kind of rushed him, and he made his debut in '86, a year after he was drafted, and he didn't spend very much time at all in the minors, and he had great strikeout stuff, but he walked a lot of batters. He was really wild. So anyway, it took a few years. When the Rangers signed Nolan Ryan as a free agent, who also had battled control problems early in his career, Ryan seemed to help Witt or something. His career really took off, and then he had arm problems in 1991. Missed most of that year. Was on the disabled list. And when he came back, he was still a solid big league pitcher, but he no longer had the dominating nasty fastball. I mean, he still threw 90 some mile an hour, but he lost some off his fastball. He didn't have the same movement anymore. That happens to a lot of guys after injuries. But anyway, moving along now to the next one. This is a former Cleveland Indian, and I wrote to him mainly because he was a Cleveland Indian at one time. He also played for the Montreal Expos in the majors. Rich Thompson. That's a nice signature. 1986 Topps. That was his rookie card. 1986 Topps. Well, I think he was might have been in the '84 traded set, but anyway, I'm really happy to get that back from my Indians collection right there. And here he is on a 1990 Topps with the Expos signed in the corner there. Nice signature. Really happy to get these back. That was I forgot to mention this. The Guterman I sent out, it was about 2 weeks ago. The Thompson, um, I think it was just about a week ago. Um, and the Bobby Witt, probably about 10 days. I didn't look up for sure. And then this next one here is Pat Combs, a former Philadelphia Philly and a big time college pitcher, and he was on Team USA in 1988. And he sent me a nice note here. Matthew, thanks so much for your very kind and thoughtful letter. It made my day. I hope you and your family are blessed. Have a Merry Christmas. Stay safe and prosperous in 2023. My best, Pat Combs. Nice. So that's an extra autographed 3x5 index card there. Pretty cool. He added that himself because I didn't send him I actually did not send him a 3x5 index card. I don't do that usually unless I only have like maybe one card of a player that I write to. But that's 1992 Topps, Pat Combs, and here's one he's got personalized to me, a 1991 score. I've got to Matthew, Pat Combs, and the scripture is John 3:16. And here is his 1988 Topps Traded Team USA card. Nice card there, very nice. And here is his 1990 Topps Standard Set rookie card. So another nice return there. So let's see, moving on, because I know this video is going to get long with 6 returns. So let me try to hurry up. This one is Bob Kearney, a former Major League catcher for the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners, and I think I sent him 3 cards. I did. Here's his 86 Topps, Bob Kearney. He was a pretty good catcher, not a great catcher, but he was solid. He had a pretty good success throughout the mid 80s with the Oakland A's, who he came up with, and then later traded to, this is 85 Donners. They later traded him to Seattle, where he was the starting catcher in Seattle for a few years. And not a whole lot of pop. I mean, not a big power hitter or anything. A little bit of pop in his bat. Solid at handling the catching staff, but not the best defensive catcher in the world either. But he had a decent career for a number of years. And the next one is another former Yankee, Walt Terrell. And Terrell is better remembered for his days as a main cog on some very good Detroit Tiger teams as a workhorse starter. Threw a lot of innings, was a solid workhorse starter. That's 1990 Fleer, Walt Terrell. Here's 86 Fleer, Walt Terrell with those Detroit Tigers. He actually got traded for Howard Johnson, straight up, one for one deal, after the Tigers had just won the World Series in '84. Howard Johnson, of course, went on to a great career with the Mets. At the time, the Tigers needed starting pitching. Terrell was coming off of a pretty good couple of seasons in the Mets rotation, and the Tigers made the deal. Here is him on a 1984 Fleer card with the New York Mets. Here's him with another card with the Yankees, 1990 score. He only pitched for the Yankees a half a season. Here's 1990 Topps Walt Terrell with the Yankees. So a nice 5-card return from Mr. Terrell. So altogether, we got, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back from Terrell, 3 from Bob Kearney, so that would be 8, 4 from Pat Combs, so that would be 12, 4 from Bobby Witt, that's 16, 2 from Rich Thompson, that's 18, and 5 from Lee Guterman. 23 autographed TTMs in my mailbox today, and make it 24 since Pat Combs wrote out this nice little note for me and signed it as well. So a great return. If you're interested in getting into writing to players for autographs by mail, all of these guys sign for free, no charge. I'm going to put a link down in the description to a website that is free to join. It's easy. It takes a couple of minutes to create an account. All you got to do is really use your email, create a password to sign up. Use the site. You can get addresses for players, current addresses, and success rates of players that sign through the mail for free, as well as guys that sign for money, which I don't send to that much, but I will now and then. But at any rate, If you're interested in that, you've never tried it before, the site is called Sports Card Forum. There is another one called sportscollectors.net that charges a membership fee of $15 to join. But I would recommend, if you're just starting and you're wanting to get your feet wet to see if it's something you would like to do long term, try SCF. It's totally free, and the link will be down in the description. Also, if you're a TTMer or if you're just a collector and you're looking to add cards of your favorite team, and you'd like to do some trading with commons or anything like that, let me know. You can email me. My email address I'll put in a link down in the description. And I collect, just so you know, Cleveland Indians, and I'm always looking to add Cleveland Indians to my autograph collection. And so I'm always willing to any guys that I'm looking for cards of any guys that once played for them that signed through the mail, and I'm always willing to trade cards of other teams. I also do a lot of collecting of New York Yankee players. This is my dad's favorite team and has been all my life. And so I collect cards of them, players that once played for them. But I also do a lot of vintage collecting. I will send out to these are I don't really consider any of these vintage. Vintage to me, I consider vintage anything 1981 and older. But still, these are what I call common era cards. But at any rate, I do have a lot of, I collect vintage as well, but I'm always willing to trade, be willing to trade equal value. If you're interested in doing some trading with me, you can email me. We can, to get in touch with me. And then if you want, we can exchange phone numbers, text or whatever. But I'll be willing to trade fair value, your team for my team in commons of players that we're looking for, or from our favorite teams and years, so to speak, whatnot, and do some trading by mail, send some care packages back and forth. Also, Pat Combs included this, which is a little, basically like a business card. It's of a book that he has written about his uh, life. So I thought I would. It says on here that you can purchase it on Amazon. So I'll leave that up there if you want to pause it and read that information. And pause, if you want to pause the video and look at that information there. But at any rate, thought I would share that since he was nice enough to send that nice note back signed on an index card. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you are new to my channel, check out my other videos. I've got a lot of videos up. Like, share, and subscribe, and let your friends know about me. Um, Thank you all for watching. Be back again soon with more videos.